Choose your character.
What is up, everybody? We're back here. This is my brother Travis. As you know, this is your boy Wade. So we are out here today. I actually came down to where this boy lives, came down to his bedroom. And that's near Iowa, but we crossed the border back into Wisconsin, so we're hunting southwest Wisconsin. We were hunting a small parcel this morning, just going after. I have a doe tag in this county, he has a doe tag, so we are not afraid to shoot a doe, at least this morning. It is like 39 degrees, first 30s we've had so far. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, we saw a deer coming in, so it's always a good sign if we don't spook them out when we walk in. But
Dude, I'm jacked. This will also be my first hunt out of a saddle, so we're gonna see how this rolls. But we got to get ready here, get some warmer clothes on, and then yeah, we're both shaking a little bit, shooken up from that big buck. But yeah, we'll keep you updated as much as I can. I'm gonna go through some growing pains here, getting in and out of this saddle, but that's expected. So hopefully I can show you some deer here. But let's have some fun and go shoot a deer. What do you say?
hey, we'll get something. We'll get something.
No, I didn't know he was shot. I couldn't tell. Because he was running on the right side. He was bleeding from his leg really bad on his right side of the body, and I think he bedded down in this brush. So it was behind the shoulder, down through? Okay. He was bleeding, like his whole leg was bloody. But I like I said, I would have shot him, but I didn't know I didn't know if you spooked him or not. I couldn't hear your bow go off. So I heard him jump and run. And he ran like 10 yards away from me. And he was staggering a little bit, like not he wasn't like he looked like very like he was going to die. And the blood was there. It was bleeding, like I said, all down his leg. Dude, you fucking smoked him. Dude, he passed. He came like straight ahead of me, like a perfect shot for me. But he was at 45, 50 yards. And like if he was at 8, I would have shot him. I just couldn't. And he wasn't close enough either. But dude, he literally walked in on your grunt. Are you shaking? Oh, that's awesome, dude. All right, so you saw him cross the field though? Okay. You grunted him in, man.
Public land, grunted him in, shot him. That's a big thing.
Dude, on a string.
On a string, dude.
And he didn't bust me either. He walked right in between us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm so happy for you, bro.
Dude.
That deer,
Dude, I'm glad you brought the cooler.
Damn right. That deer should be dead. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was a good hit. It was a little high, so it might have been only one lung, but yeah, I don't know. It was a little high. The angle was really high though, like steep. It was like a 45-degree angle, so it was a little high, but I think I clipped the lung.
Dude, his leg was bloody as hell. So.
Okay.
And he just, after he got past me, he just looked like he was gonna. I thought he was gonna fall right in my vision.
Okay.
But if you saw him go over that field, then I'm guessing he's just over the field, laying down dead. But
yeah. he's like straight behind you. I saw him about 50 yards behind you.
Okay. All right, come to me then when you're done.
And he got like 10 yards. I'm like, okay, this is a gimme. I gotta shoot him now. He got closer and his antlers got bigger.
Oh man. Oh, I am super happy for you.
I just, yeah, couldn't have gone any better. Minutes plus, 40 minutes.
Wow. But you haven't talked.
They circled around behind me, actually. I don't know how they didn't get my turn. You off. Right. Right. About. Right there is where I shot him. That was in that tree.
So from right here to right here.
Right there. Yeah, it was almost a gimme.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think he was in.
Oh, these fuck things.
Yeah, right there. I was in that tree. And I saw him nibbling right over there for like probably 2 minutes. He's just sitting there eating, and he walks right towards me. I didn't have the bow in the hand at the time, and I'm like, this deer comes this close. I can't, like, I've passed too many small bucks, and this one's like smaller, but
Gotta do it.
how do you? I mean, I have a tag in Iowa to fill still, so it was like this kind of lets me
and
set priorities.
This is your first,
This is my first bow buck.
First bow buck, and your first time really archery
Yeah,
hunting.
yeah. No, this is my first year, like
Really
committing to it.
Yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. And that's like a really that's the biggest 6-pointer you can kill, I think.
Oh,
like obviously
I
there's
mean,
some
his one tine from the G1 to like the front.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like,
Yeah, it's
was
a
like-
big 6-pointer. Like it could be an 8.
it could be a small 8, yeah.
All right, well let's boogie out of here.
Boogie out. Let's drive around the corner, go talk to that private landowner, and then I'm pretty sure we'll find someone over there.
I see him too.
Oh. Yeah. Dude, he is in here deep. You see this? Look at this. Holy smokes, dude.
How about that? What do you got to say?
Dude, I can't believe it. That's awesome. It's a beautiful buck. He's a big guy too.
I'm telling you, yeah, he's a big body.
Oh. Dude, a nice 6-pointer. First bow buck. Holy smokes, dude. Look at that exit wound. It must have passed through.
No, that's
the
here.
entry.
That's entry.
Should we roll him over? Oh boy.
Your exit went right to his shoulder blade. That's why it broke off inside of him.
Dude. Dude.
Oh!
Yeah.
Dude. First bow buck ever.
Now we gotta get him out of here.
Oh, we'll get him out of here. So tell him kind of what happened, because the camera footage wasn't, all that great.
Yeah.
So kind of give us a lowdown on what happened.
Yeah, so we went into this managed forest land open. So it's like private land open for public use here in Wisconsin, and I had driven past it a couple times right at dark, and I've seen a bunch of deer, entering and leaving it. I mean, I've probably driven by 3 times. Haven't had the opportunity to scout it, to like really walk through it. So this morning we kind of decided, hey, this is a money spot. I've seen deer. We're going for a doe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, this morning both of us had 2 does kind of pass by us. I could have had a double if I didn't mess up that.
Yeah. That happens. Yeah.
But so what happened is on the does, they were walking by, and they actually swung right in my wind and didn't wind me somehow. I think that's because of the thermals. We were in a bottom and it was rising in the morning. And I went to draw and I just nicked one little metal piece and it went tink and they were gone. And the doe had already spotted me. It just didn't have a reason to run yet.
Well, now what happened with this one though?
Yeah, and then we're sitting there. It's probably like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and
It's 8 o'clock and it's like well after light.
Well, and this is my first time in a saddle, so I'm taking forever, loud, dropping things out of the stand. So
I'm laughing.
So he's laughing. He rattles like just kind of a light rattle, like kind of while I'm dropping stuff, which is good because it kind of covered the scent. I mean, we're by this big farm operation too, so there's a lot of loud trucks and noises going on there, which helped in terms of my struggles. But then this man decided to let out like one grunt. I think it was a single grunt.
It was a 3-year. It was like a mer, mer, mer.
Okay.
It was like it did like one longer and then 2 kind of like really short, stubby, just like mer.
Yeah.
Um,
And I was about probably 100 yards down further in this ravine than him. And all of a sudden, not 2 minutes after the grunt, this 6-pointer here
Look at this beautiful guy.
This is actually a really nice 6-pointer. Like it's a big 6.
Yeah, I mean we're talking 6 inches on this
solid
main
beam.
Yeah.
And this 6-pointer came into this grunt like he heard it, like the exact inch that sound came from. It walked past me at 45 yards. And I'm not going to shoot that far. I'd shoot 40, but 45 is pushing it for me. But I was like, all right, it's going right towards Travis. It didn't wind me at all. Our wind was actually perfect for the situation.
I'm flying that out well.
Yeah. And this deer came within 5 yards.
Yeah,
and,
so he comes at me and he's sitting at my probably 3 o'clock. And like that's like the hardest angle to shoot from in a saddle.
Yeah.
And I had my backpack there, so I'm watching him like, and I thought I was gonna have to do the whole twist thing because I wasn't sure if he was gonna go to the to the east or farther to my right. So I was gonna have to do something crazy and do like a whole switch around.
Yeah.
And he took a step and then he decided, nope, I'm going the other way. And he ended up walking right where those does were, about 5 yards away from me.
And yeah, and then you
5 yards. It was like he looked up at me a little bit. He like he must have saw something. He looked up and he looked back down. And I went, and it was done.
And because he was so close, it was a kind of a high
angle shot.
So he probably shot right under the back straps and went down through and hit the other shoulder. So it was a little quartered away, which actually worked out good. And then it came back running right past me, and I only saw the one side that didn't have blood squirting out of it, the entry side. And then it turned, like it stopped at 10 yards for me, so I would have shot it again if I would have known, just to kind of put it down quicker, but ended up running about 60 yards past me, and I saw its shoulder just all bloodied up, and I was like, all right, this deer should be down. So then we just asked permission to come back here. Very nice farmer let us come drive on his land right next to the property. It only ran about 30-40 yards into private.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're talking.
So,
Yeah,
but
probably 20 yards.
tracked him and we found him. Nice blood trail, and we're gonna clean him up then, and hopefully we'll be out later tonight hunting. We got some more bucks, more properties that we're looking at here tonight. Actually, tonight was going to be the big.
Yeah, that was the big.
Yeah, the big
dance.
The big dance, but ended up being this morning, so we can't complain about that. We're gonna take care of this animal and make sure we can save as much meat as possible. We're here plenty early, and we should save everything we can, and then we'll get back out. But thank you for staying along so far, and I don't know if this will be the end of this video, but stay tuned for more.